on.
It's
You and that mic.
Why is this?
it's not my sweaters.
Okay, we're almost there, folks. Don't give up on us. It's Renita's fault.
It is.
There.
There
I
we
think
go.
that's gonna work. Hi, Reverend Funchess. Yeah, you ready to feed some folks, huh? Yeah, the miracle. Yes.
You know what time it is?
Boom shakalaka!
We didn't get
Whoa!
the bass in there. We got a studio audience.
All right.
Come on now, come on, boom, shakalaka,
Yes.
shakalaka, shakalaka.
Boom.
Come on in, you guys. We're
All
going
right.
to show you what's really, really good in just a moment. Hi, welcome to Ms. Rocky and Shaviva North End Update. Because there's always something good happening on the North End.
And everywhere else. You all know this.
Right. Welcome to the best show on the internet. And we've got a super duper show for you today.
Yes, we absolutely do. Yes. We've got Renita Wright,
Yes.
who's going to be sharing some beautiful jewelry with us.
Yes, and we also have the Reverend Abraham Funchess from the Human Rights Commission, who is serving in another capacity as chef.
Oh boy.
That's not true. I'm just kidding. I just try to add to his.
Yeah.
He's such a guy that does so many things. I guess he doesn't cook because he got real worried just a minute ago. So he's going to be joining us in just a little bit. And for our Give It Air subject, we'll be talking about a sailor named Dory Miller, Shaviva.
Yes, absolutely. And if you've not heard of Dory Miller, you're going to find out some very interesting things. I just recently found out. And for our talking point, we're going to be exploring this whole idea of not being embarrassed of your situation, because you know what? You're not the only one going through it.
That's right. And also, comparison is the robber of joy.
That's right.
It's kind of like the same thing, right?
The thief, yes indeed.
The thief, okay, something like that. And we want to shout out to some of our favorite say that fast 3 times. Frequent viewers. We want to say hi to Lanny Gelshin, Claudia Robinson, Scott Cuelty, and Ariane.
Yes, Dee Roby, Doris Sadler, Rudy Jones, and Romero Bo Anderson.
Be
Yeah.
sure to like our North End Update page and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we got some special things going on YouTube. And check out our website because you won't be sorry, northendupdate.org. Yeah, and we want you to put your name in the comments today because we're going to, if all of the interactions that happen today, according to how you interact, you're going to be entered in a drawing that's going to be at my house. It's going to be a birthday celebration of Jesus.
That's right. So just show up and show out. You
That's
can
right.
like, you can share, you can love, all of those good things. But put something in the comments and your name will go into a drawing for one of the great gifts that we're going to be giving away.
Yes, and we are approaching 6 years of positivity, folks. So we want to remind you that in our 6th year, we're having a great awards banquet, Shaviva.
Yes, we are in April. So as we get closer, you'll be hearing more and more. But for right now, just keep that on your radar.
Yes.
In April, we're going to be having a great celebration.
Yes, save the date. All right, and we have this new magazine. We might as well plug it now.
There you go.
SACE, it's all about royal legacy and their new magazine called SACE, and it stands for?
Social and cultural engagement.
Yes, and they actually, the front cover is so cute. I was here when they interviewed the mayor. In fact, if you watch our show, the 3rd Friday of last week, we talked about how they stumped him.
Okay.
They have interviews with the mayor in there, and they have advertisements, and you might want to invest in this magazine as well. So contact Royal Legacy at rlcawaterloo.org.
Okay, newsflash.
All right, we have some comments.
We do, cool.
Christy Barker Sapp says, hi, Renita, right?
Oh,
Okay.
okay, see? Some folks just watch for Renita then.
And-
What about me? What's her name?
Christy.
And,
Christy. What about me?
and Amy Cash is promoting Renita Wright's
Oh,
Facebook
all right.
page.
Good.
So,
We
Awesome.
count on Amy. She is so special. Yes. we have a question from, what were you, go ahead, Shaviva.
No, I was going to say, newsflash, birthday people, be sure to stick with us because, you know, to hear your birthday shout out and song, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and I got to tell you one thing I know for sure. Remember last week we had a preacher, but he couldn't sing.
Okay.
We got a preacher today. I know he can go. He can sing. We might just give him a solo.
There you
Reverend
go.
Funchess, I love to hear him sing. Yeah, just a little bit. He's got a great singing voice. All right, and we got some great guests, and I think it's a good time to go ahead and introduce them right now. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Northend Update.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
everybody got the memo. We all kind of look like black and white. Black and white all
Okay,
day,
there we
right?
go.
Yeah.
Yes. Renita Wright, and you have your own business, and it's called Paparazzi.
It's Renita's $5 Jazzy jewelry.
Oh,
All right.
Well, excuse me. Okay. That is so wonderful.
Thank you.
And I'm often seeing you online, and we're going to talk to you in just a little bit
Okay.
about what you do and how you do it.
Okay.
All right. And of course, our wonderful.
Good to see you, family. Good to see
Yes,
you.
family for sure. Reverend Abraham Funchess, who's going to be serving as a host.
A host.
At La Christopher. Is it?
Yeah.
Is
No,
it
it's not La Christopher's. It's actually Bobby Q's. Bobby Q's. It's the Dr. Robert Welch. The brother's actually a director at Head Start.
Oh,
at Head
okay.
Start. And so this is something that he does in his part-time. We're collaborating with the brother, and we hope, as he calls this, the inaugural miracle on East 4th Street.
Wonderful.
Hopefully there'll be several more to come.
Oh,
so we're excited
I
about
love
it.
that
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
And
A very intriguing title, so we definitely want to hear more about that.
Sure.
Yes.
yes. Well, I know you guys probably have watched the show before, and you know that we often talk about, where's the Soul Town?
Soul Town!
You hear my harmonizing.
Oh, yeah.
What about it, Shaviva?
What
The
can you
Soul
s-
Town.
The
What
Soul
can-
Town is fantastic. Okay, we've said this week after week, month after month. It was started by Cherie Kaba. Started right here in Waterloo, Iowa. It's gone national and international. There are great stories of interest. There are recipes, all kinds of great stuff. So you should definitely check it out. There's advice. You know, maybe you might not feel like you need advice, but it's very entertaining to read some of the things that are in here. So by all means, check it out, The Soul Town.
Yes, The Soul Town. Just go to thesoultownmagazine.com. Okay, we have some questions from our email, and today we have Robin from Waterloo, and she asks,
She wants to know how can she be a guest on our show?
okay, how can she, Shaviva?
Well, you know, all you have to do is hit us in our inbox, call, you know, get in touch and let us know what you want to talk about. What
Right.
you know, because this town, this nation, but specifically this town, is full of wonderful people that got some great things going on. And in order for us to know, you got to just tell us, let us know, and then we can share it with other folks.
Tell it like it is.
Okay.
Right?
Yes,
Give us
indeed.
a call, let us know. Because, you know, we had to find, like, I'm thinking, we had to find our own lane. You know, I used to get upset when people wouldn't tag us in their posts, or I said, they had this and they didn't tell us. You know, that's what we do. But I realized that as long as we have wonderful guests coming on our show and we still have viewers, that's what we're supposed to do. So we don't try to run all over and go live like we used to and stuff. So,
Right.
so give us a call, email us at northendupdate@gmail.com, or shoot us an inbox on Facebook. All right. Now, our talking point, which is brought to you by Grout Museum District.
Yes, and we want to remind you that there's only a few weeks remaining where you can see an exhibit, Over Land and Sea, Iowans in the Pacific in World War II. And to find out more information about that, by all means, go to their Facebook page.
Right. And our talking point is today, Shaviva.
Our talking point today is don't.
Interesting.
Yes, right. Don't be embarrassed of your situation because half of the people that are covering up the same situations with filters and smiles.
Amen.
That's a good one.
Amen.
Right? You can relate. Go ahead. And you next.
It's very true. That's a good talking point, as well as, so many people, they put on that facade
Yeah.
for so many years for whatever the reason is, instead of, especially culturally, everything is kept quiet, pushed back. We don't talk about that.
Absolutely.
But it's disturbing, and we should give it air.
Give it a little
Yes.
air, right,
Absolutely,
right.
absolutely.
And we talked before about how comparison can be the
Yeah, the thief of joy.
Yeah.
So we don't want to compare ourselves to anybody else, and I think sometimes we have to just say, I'm not even in that race,
Yeah.
So
Right.
don't even count me in as competing with you. You want to share the love and the joy.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think, Reverend?
Immediately what came to mind when I heard that particular talking point was Zora Neale Hurston. She said, if you don't talk about your pain, they will kill you and say you enjoyed it.
Oh, isn't
yes,
that
indeed.
the truth?
Yeah.
Right. So don't
Yes,
look at all
indeed.
these happy-go-lucky lives on Facebook and Instagram and think that that your situation isn't important, because those same people that are spreading that joy also may be suffering in pain alone.
That's true.
You don't know.
That's true.
So.
Absolutely.
Great. Okay, and so now we're going to talk about our Give It Air. What was it? Did we? We had the African American man in World War II, which you don't hear about very
There
often.
he
Thank you so
is.
much, Agnes. Go ahead, Shaviva.
Yep. If you don't know who Dory Miller is, you're not alone. And just as on December 7th, 1941 is remembered as a day of infamy when the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor, it can also be remembered as a day of heroism when an untrained black soldier, Dory Miller, took control of an anti-aircraft gun and fired back. He had never received any kind of training on using the gun because he was black, but he managed to shoot down 6 enemy planes. Wow. The next year, he became the first black American to be awarded the Distinguished Navy Cross.
And that is a sign of true heroism.
It is. It is. Just amazing.
It is.
And it's another reflection of the fact that whatever sorts of battles, skirmishes, wars, all that kind of stuff that the United States has ever been involved in, since before the United States was the United States,
That's
That's
right.
African Americans have played a part
Amen.
towards that fight for freedom.
Amen.
Right. And as we never forget D-Day, I was never able to forget, because my dad was a World War II veteran.
Yeah.
And he wasn't a flag flying veteran. He had a lot of difficulty with his patriotism
Sure.
because of the segregation that he experienced in World War II.
Sure.
So we don't ever want to forget what happened, and we never want to forget how things used to be and how things are better now.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and thank goodness that he got to receive that award while he was
Yes.
still alive. So So now we wanted to give that a little air, because sometimes people just don't know about those things.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
And
Beautiful.
airing things out,
Is the best disinfectant.
disinfectant sometimes. Okay.
Amen to that.
All right. Now we get to talk to Renita, who has brought all of these beautiful things. I don't know
Yes.
if Ed can get a close up.
It's possible.
Yeah, but Northend Update has purchased these 5 things to give away on the 23rd of December.
Oh,
Yes, so our live
okay.
show is going to be a drawing from all of the comments, likes, and loves that you
look
do
at that.
on
That's
our
so
show
sparkly
today.
and beautiful.
Yes, that is gorgeous. Tell us
And
about
That
this
is.
piece.
That piece actually is one that I am donating for one of the viewers that we're going to be. That is a $25 piece. That is a Z piece collection. So we have 2 price points. $5. Each $5 piece has a free piece of earrings to go with one of the necklaces that you see,
Oh, my.
as well as the $25 pieces. So my gift for the holiday to some lucky viewer,
Oh.
and a lot of my supporters are, my crew should be coming in and watching as well. They are entered into the drawing to possibly win that as well.
Awesome.
It looks much more elaborate than that.
Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Now, we're not going to just talk, and thank you for those close-ups, Ed and Caleb. Keep us informed if there's any comments and the time. So we're not just going to talk about this beautiful jewelry, because they'll get to see that again before the end of the show. And this is just what we've purchased from you, because that's what when we talked about being in our lane, that's what we want to do, is support small business and spread the love out into to our viewers. Because we want to talk about your business.
Sure.
How long have you been in business?
I have been in business this past October, 6 years now.
Whoa.
I started because I love jewelry, and I looked at it, and the pieces were just gorgeous, and I'm like, oh, okay, I want that, I want that, I want that. And so the person that I signed up under this company, direct sales, they said, well, you might as well just join. I'm like, okay, I'm down. So I did. I jumped in, and I absolutely love it as a part-time thing that I do, because of communication. I'm a people person. We're out and about. I try to do events, and I style people from my
seen
home.
you so many different places.
I've been different. Yes, the farmers market. I've done a lot of events, like at the Isle of Capri. There was a big event there before I was set up. I did fashion shows, several different things. I'm out in the community trying to be out and about. So I absolutely love it, because it's just more than jewelry. Because we just wear it to look good, feel good, but when you can actually intermingle with people and get to know them, share your story, they share their stories, it becomes like a sister and brotherhood. Because we don't just cater to women, we cater to men too. And I do have some men items that I brought with me. I didn't have enough time to put them out, but you could always look me up on Facebook. My card, I have my business card, we have that out. And so we can always do that. Find me on Facebook.
Right, and you'll be back on the 23rd.
Be back on the 23rd.
Yeah.
No, I was going to ask, what's the most fun aspect of what you do in your business as far as working with the people and the jewelry and stuff?
When I get the responses back of what event or whatever thing is going on in their lives, and when I can make them look good physically, but when they get that internal, like, oh, I really was looking good. Then they come back and they share that, that's the most fundamental part for me. I get very, very excited about that.
Yes, my statement is you wearing that silver and your black and your hair and all of that, it's just popping. And
Thank you.
You really it complements your beauty. So I just want to
you.
say all those sparkly things look nice.
We love a little bling.
It's gorgeous.
We
It's
love
gorgeous.
a little bling, but everybody don't like the bling, so that's fine. But we accommodate and have something for everyone. So don't ever feel like, oh, that's too much for me. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Okay, I love that. I love that. And your personality is just so wonderful.
Thank you.
In fact, I believe the first time we met, we was on the bus.
Yes.
And they was singing that.
Oh, that's right. We were on our way down to
spiritual.
the I'll Make Me a World in Iowa.
In Des Moines, I
Is that?
believe.
Yes.
And you sing pretty good too, don't you?
I think so, a little bit.
You know that song that we sang on the bus?
I can't even remember what
I'm
it was.
on my way.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
I loved it. I loved it. We had so
That's
much
right.
fun on the bus ride. Everybody was singing. And we had
that's good.
Joanne,
Now, right.
now Wright, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
she sang the
yeah.
lead, and
Oh, she
Reverend,
can-
that
she can
bus was
sing.
rocking.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it was beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing.
Thank you
your,
for having me.
your jewelry, and we look forward to seeing you again at my house.
Absolutely.
All right, on the 23rd.
So you guys comment, like, and share. Go to North End Update and make sure that you are on their page, giving your comments. You also can go to my Facebook page as well.
But wait a minute, it's our show though.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm
But
just
we
kidding.
want to make sure that we bless as many people as we can.
Yes, we
So
do.
thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Now your time is up. Okay.
All right, I'm
Take over the show. Should be. But what
take
you
over
got for
spirit.
the Reverend?
Well, first of all, as we've said already, thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here
Yes.
Thank you
with
for
us.
inviting me.
Always
Yeah.
Yes,
great to see
and
you.
we mentioned a little earlier earlier before about this miracle on East 4th Street event. So
Yeah.
please tell us more about that.
Yeah, well, at Jubilee UMC Freedom Center, we're always striving to collaborate with whomever that wants to make community bigger, stronger, more loving. And barbecues is the brainchild and development of Dr. Robert Welch. He's a Q dog, and he's also the director of Head Start. And he's been in education. He has a varied background. He's been in finance. I think he was an athlete. But the brother said, quite frankly, in conversation with us, that he wanted to give back. He just wanted to give back to community.
Wow.
And so we just wanted to use our space in any way that we could to be a part of the change that the community wants to see, that you all want to see. And, he said he wanted to do this. We didn't know what date it was going to be, but it turns out that it's on Christmas Eve. We're certainly cool with that.
Oh, yes.
And
Great time for
it's called The
giving.
Miracle on East 4th Street. And so I think if you're interested in little miracles in your life, if you're interested in the unexpected, things that are spectacular, you might want to come out and check this out on Christmas Eve, December 24, from 11 to 2
Wow.
at Jubilee UMC Freedom Center.
All
So it's
right.
kind of exciting.
And we have a poster on our Facebook page, I believe.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
So could you throw out a little, the name should probably reveal a little bit, barbecue.
Oh, barbecue.
But
Yes.
just throw out a little tease about the.
You know what? I tell you, I really don't know what the menu is.
Okay.
I don't know what
Oh.
this brother, has on point. We're just coming alongside, kind of like the Holy Spirit, I guess,
Sure.
to be a part of this miracle on East 4th Street. He's using our facilities. It's the beginning of a wonderful collaboration between Jubilee UMC Freedom Center and Robert Welch. And I'm on tiptoes of anticipation myself. I have no idea what this brother's about to bless us with, but I guarantee I'll be there.
Right. Oh, no, that's right. I know that's right. Now, talk about La Christopher's. Is that ever coming back? Or because I know during
Yeah.
COVID, you kind of took a hit.
We did.
And you didn't start back up yet.
Right,
as I
because
know.
the price of food went
Oh,
up,
yeah.
and there were so many changes. I mean, the idea of people coming together in the same space, with the triple-demic going on now
There's
with
that.
COVID, the flu, and RSV, and so we're just careful about doing that. However, we're doing something creative where we partner with other business opportunities where there could be a big fundraiser. We did that October 13 with Amani Community Services, and it went over extremely well. We had a full house, and Amani Community Services, Lisa Ambrose, she was very pleased, and so we were just excited about helping our sister in that way.
Okay, now talk a little bit about the things, whatever might be going on with the Human Rights Commission.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Well,
Your other hat. You
yeah,
you
yeah,
do a
yeah.
lot of things in the community.
They
so
all
that's
they all
another one.
overlap, but one of the things that we have coming up tomorrow. Today's Friday, right? Yeah,
Yes.
tomorrow.
Boom shakalaka.
Tomorrow is International Human Rights Day, and at 2:00
Oh.
at Jubilee UMC Freedom Center, we are hosting a program, and one of the the awardee is Belinda Creighton Smith, the Reverend Dr. Belinda Creighton
Oh,
Smith.
my goodness.
And so we want to recognize her for her outstanding track record in social justice advocacy.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she's been playing, several roles. She's been an advocate in the community with her church, Faith Temple Baptist Church, and she's also a UNI professor. And so she's been introducing her class to various social justice projects in the community. Her students have been helpful to us at least twice over the years, and we've always, I think everybody who knows Belinda Creighton Smith knows that she's always fighting on behalf of the least of these in the community, and so we just thought it was high time that we recognize her as a commission. The keynote address is going to be done by Rebecca Sue Johnson, who is a human rights specialist in the office. The program won't be too long. Maureen White in Cedar Falls is going to give an annual address on the Declaration of Human Rights. She's also a human rights activist, and so we're excited about all these folks coming.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a great gathering.
Yeah, we want everybody to be there.
a great person to award.
Yeah.
Belinda Creighton Smith has been on our show before, and just such a sweet spirit.
Yeah.
In fact, I used to
Yeah.
walk to school with her in
Oh,
grade school.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember it, but her brother told me. So I was like, oh yeah, I think maybe we did. Maybe walk across the bridge a couple times
Yes.
to Longfellow.
This is your hometown, and
I
so the
know.
roots go way back.
Go
So,
way back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and,
there you go.
And I love it when some of my peers are doing wonderful things. It's and to just be here.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's a blessing, and it's
Yeah, it
great
is.
to be
Absolutely.
active. That's
Yes, it
another
is.
thing too.
Yes, it is.
So we have some sustaining collaborators that we need to thank, and I think that's Banneker Watches. We haven't done that in the North End update. We did it in the
That's
pre-show.
right. Yes, we did. I mean, yes. So, yes.
Banneker Watches.
Tongue
We
tied.
love
You know this
Karen
happens.
Combs. That's right. And the
Yes.
thing about it is, you might not be watching us live right now because you can watch us live or you can watch us later. That's the great thing about it. And you might just be sitting on the couch flipping through the channels. And guess
There you
what?
go.
If you run across the public access station, you might want to just stick around because at 10 o'clock on Saturday morning, we'll
That's
be
right.
airing this show, and you can see the
Awesome.
fabulous Renita Wright
There you
and the
go.
wonderful Reverend
All right.
Thank
on
you.
Saturday
Thank you.
mornings.
Yep, and you
Yeah.
can see us anytime on YouTube. You can come back and watch the show over again like a rerun.
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
And here's the deal. The last thing I'm just going to say is that if you've been invited to like North End Update page and you haven't accepted yet, might be some trouble.
Okay.
Shame on them.
Right. Come on the 23rd. Your name won't be in the drawing, and you
That's
won't
right.
get any of this stuff. So
Okay.
I'm just saying, like the page, okay?
Please and thank you.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Okay. And
Absolutely.
do you guys know anybody with birthdays here in
Here in
December?
town, Sherry Roberts.
Sherry
She-
Roberts.
yes.
Okay,
She's
and
my
I
customer.
think
Yes.
she's on our
She's
list.
on the list because
Yes.
she's interactive with me as well. She's one of my customers, and I have a birthday page where when you go on and you put your birthday for the month, and at the end of the month, I do a drawing and bless someone.
How
Wow.
nice.
How about that?
We're going to have to come on your show.
Yes.
Can we talk about our show as much as you talk about yours? I'm just messing with you. Well, we love Sherry.
Yes.
Sherry, shout out to Sherry. How about you? Do you know anybody?
My sister, but she's all the way in Tampa, Florida.
Oh.
But her birthday is December 20.
Oh,
Okay.
December 20th. Well, my best friend's birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Well.
So, yeah. I think she
Yes,
even went got
indeed.
hair did and all like
Alright.
that. Yeah, but we're
Well
going to
done.
sing
There you
happy
go.
birthday to her, along with a lot of our other viewers
Yeah.
and people that we just know here in our hometown, and some people that are across the world.
That's right, because we have the best birthday people.
Yes, we
Yes.
do all the
best.
time. How about we let you read the first of this whole line, and now we'll have Reverend Funchess read them with your
Okay.
outdoor,
Okay.
the second whole line.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So happy birthday to Sherry Roberts.
Yay, Sherry!
Sherry.
Shelley Offord.
Yay, Shelly!
Robert Horton.
Yay,
Yeah,
Robert.
happy birthday.
Shanika House.
Yes.
AKA Patty LaBelle.
Yes, that's my
Okay,
daughter-in-law.
that's her daughter-in-law. And she married to James Brown.
That's
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Felicia.
Okay.
Oh, I know
Also,
Felicia.
Shada Hoxa.
Yes, Sweda, right?
Sweda,
Or
yes,
Sweda,
she's
is that how
in
you say it?
Germany.
I'm sorry.
Happy
Yeah, we
birthday,
love you,
Sweda.
And the next one is Glacia Allen.
Yeah, Galicia Allen. She's a
Galisa,
member
yes.
of ours.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
and your turn now.
Yeah. Also, Shayla Stevenson.
Yes.
Yes. happy
Claudia
birthday.
Robinson.
Happy birthday.
Makiba Manigo.
Yay,
Yes.
Makiba.
Philip Banks.
Your
Yes, that's my brother.
Yeah,
All right.
All right. And Miss Sheba
Shafira
Ferguson.
Ferguson. Yay.
All right.
And Astor.
And my brother Astor Williams.
Williams.
All right.
A birthday
Happy
twin,
birthday.
yes.
Right. We
How
have
about that?
the
It's a small
best
world.
birthday people. I'm telling you. I guess I'll just start the song because
Go
this
right
is my
ahead.
favorite. This is like
Your
my
favorite
solo.
part.
This your solo. You can have it. Go for
Tension
it.
is on.
No pressure.
I'm not used to doing solos.
No pressure.
Okay, I only got 2 lines. I'm sure you would agree
It couldn't fit more perfectly
Than to have a world party.
on the day you came to be.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday
to ya.
Happy
birthday.
Happy birthday
to
ya.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday. Yay!
All right.
That was the best one.
You made it, y'all.
I like the little line that you all had.
Oh.
Did you all create that? Is that
No,
No,
that,
actually, Stevie Wonder.
Stevie
created
Wonder said that?
I know
Yeah.
we just jump in on the chorus.
Yeah, we
Right.
just
Never know the verse.
Okay.
but
I better
Stevie
listen
did
to
write
Stevie
that.
a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah, and we need to find another verse too, because I know that's not the only one,
It's a
and
long
I'm kind of
song.
tired of that
I
one.
liked it. You all sound great.
Oh,
you all sound
thank
great.
you. Thank you
Very,
so
very
much. Go on. No, really. Go on.
Yeah, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. It was beautiful.
Okay. Well, thank you guys again. We've had another great show, Shaviva.
Yes, absolutely. Well, by the time we get to this stage of the, where it seems like it rushed by so fast.
I know this
But it's
reminds me
always
of
so much fun.
Carol
Yeah.
Burnett. I'm so glad we had this time together. I'm
Yeah,
really
really
enjoying
tug
myself.
my ear a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've learned a few things in our life as seasoned women, and the things that we do for love are the things that endure. That's what I've learned.
Okay, and I have learned more from my mistakes than from my successes.
Okay, great. Well, I guess that's it.
Aw.
Are all hearts and minds clear?
Yes, yes,
They
yes.
are.
Okay, great.
Oh, boy.
We want to encourage our viewers to keep doing more of what makes you awesome.
That's right, like Renita and like Reverend Funchess.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you
Because
for the invite.
It
Yes.
makes us all look good.
And please remember, if it's Friday, it's North End Update.
That's right. It's North End Update.
Yes.
And Boom Shakalaka.
There
See
you
you
go.
next week.
Shakalaka.